have me on here defending men. How are we ever going to have a world full of Allens if every time an Allen does as an Allen does and just expresses themselves, we're just like, ew. That kind of gave me the ick.
If you're not trying to spend $300 on the first date, what are you even trying to date me for?
And looking at women like the villain, to reduce women down to this, to just their body part.
Like, just because a man has boundaries does not make him sassy.
I need me a man who can make me feel secure in my femininity.
I believe that as a man, you should be chasing the woman.
When my son is out here in the world looking for a woman, I want him to choose a woman who's like, yo, I value you.
You mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some pussy? Deal off. I don't want it. It ain't worth it.
So at this point, they just need to build a big giant space shuttle that looked like a big old dildo. And I know that would excite a bunch of y'all sassy men. Y'all would look at it, ooh, it look big. I want to ride it.
Papa.
And I mean that literally and figuratively. I take it how you want to take it because you're taking it anyway. That's how a lot of y'all men act. And put y'all on that space shuttle and ship y'all off to the sassy man planet, where you can wear your hoochie daddy shorts all day and paint each other fingernails and gaze into each other eyes and tell each other how much you like each other and spite each other on the bench press because y'all don't like women. You don't like women. Like, stop acting like, come on now. And y'all made this environment so ungodly and so toxic to where a lot of y'all daughters ain't gonna get married. A lot of y'all sisters ain't gonna get married because a lot of y'all men so sassy. And looking at women like the villain, to reduce women down to this, to just their body part, really? Y'all don't even understand how much a woman, how much a wife covers her husband in so many ways. Y'all don't even understand it. And it's a waste of time to even talk about it. Y'all just need to be shipped off to the sassy man planet, man. I swear.
I'm getting tired of this. If this is not the biggest panderer, and he knows he's pandering, right? Why? How does he know? He's on TikTok. Pander City, right? You either have guys that are on one side or guys that are on the other. Like when Sprinkle talks about men tricking, because men are not tricking nowadays. No more simping. Like that TLC, no, I don't. That's not happening nowadays. Right? That's done. Those times are over. So this guy talking about some sassy man apocalypse. Then he's talking about things are so ungodly. Why? You shouldn't have mentioned that. You have to be careful because we're going to break down every word you say. Things are so ungodly. Which side are the most ungodly things coming from? Right? Men are saying, I would rather not date. Right? So he's not putting himself in a line of fire. But what's happening? If so many men have opted out, why is AIDS running so rampantly? Who's getting it? Because the men are not dating. I'll be honest, a lot of the men ain't getting it, right? So all of you ladies are giving it to each other, and to the same guys, the same people just running in a circle. Let me show you guys the comments. This is why things like this piss me off. Let me show you this. Look at this. It troubles me to believe that if that's what you think, she forgot you, about a woman that loves you, I feel sad for you. No, the man is not talking about a lady or a woman that loves him, because he's looking on TikTok, because he made a TikTok video. So what does he see on TikTok? Give me this, give me that, give me this, give me. How is a man supposed to think? That's why he made the video, keeping it simple and plain. Look at the next one. Now, all you need to do is be single, sir, ma'am. Leave us alone. I agree. And if that's all he thinks he gains from a relationship, he's better off alone anyway. that's all a guy sees. That's all he can see on the internet. I wish there was more content. There's content out there of loving, but what jumps to the top of the algorithm? Because I see content all day about positive things. But what's happening, and it's true, the algorithm is going to feed you what you watch. So if you watch toxicity, that's all you'll get. So that's what happens. That's all the man sees. But that's all that's popular nowadays. Who do you think attempted it to be this way? That's another story for another time. But the girls hate family. He's a Christian, I bet. Yeah. And this guy hearted it. But what she said was the girls hate family. He's a Christian. I bet he's not a Christian. But the ladies hate family. I can't say they could be a Christian, but men know that. Ladies hate family. All they talk about is money. We're going to break this down today. Sassy Man Planet took me out all the way out the universe. He knew it. That's why he did it. To get you ladies. The Panda Bear never left. He's been pandering since 70. I give him 70s. He was born in the 70s. Pandering since 1972. I show you how to do it. I put on my pimp suit. That's him. Pimping y'all.
Men be so sassy. This new generation of men that want to be treated like women is crazy to me. To all my women who feel like this, let me ask you a quick question. What happens when your son brings home a woman who thinks that way? Are you still going to have that same mentality? The majority of men who are just asking for women to reciprocate the time, the effort, the thought. I'm not talking about the and ain't Anthony. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the good men who deserve all these things. Y'all calling them sassy when all old boy is asking you to do.
All he's asking you to do, the simple things. That's all men are asking nowadays.
Is to be a good human being? Be an equal partner in a relationship? What is this? If you're not trying to spend $300 on the first date, what are you even trying to date me for?
Make it make sense.
What are you going to do when your son brings this type of woman home? Do we still have these same thought processes? When my son is out here in the world looking for a woman, I want him to choose a woman who's like, yo, I value you. I appreciate you. You had a hard day at work? Tell me about it. You want a specific meal? Let me make it for you because you've been providing for me in all these other ways. Let me show you my appreciation. If he brings home a woman who isn't able to do that, I don't like her.
Yep. True. Somebody that makes sense. They're still around. I'm going to show them a lot in this video. That's what guys are looking for. You can call us sassy all you want. They're looking for somebody that makes sense. And also, come on now, man's going to call you out. Accountability, ladies. It's time.
Chase you so I can pay your bills.
Okay, this is a very interesting topic, but here's my 2 cents. Number one, I believe that as a man, you should be chasing the woman.
Didn't you get the memo?
Okay, you should not be expecting her to chase you. But we live in a society where a lot of guys want to be chased. They want to be pursued, and that's just, to me, is really weird. Number two, when it comes to women saying that, you know, as a man, you're supposed to pay their bills, I have seen this from time to time. However, I've also seen a lot of guys ask women for a place to stay. Okay, I've seen guys ask women for money and for help paying their bills. So really, a lot of you guys do the same thing. But there's a flip side to this, okay? Because if I were a woman, I would not expect or want a man.
There is a flip side to this. I'll tell you the flip side. I'll tell you the flip side. He's a simp, number one. The other guy's king simp, right? He's either king pimp or king simp. He's making the money, so he's both. He's both. It ain't tricking if you got it, right? The other guy, it ain't tricking if you got it. This guy, these are the sassy men. Seriously, think about it. Doing whatever to get a rise at a black woman. so they can give you a hand clap. You can make some money. But are you really gaining anything? All you're doing is keeping them poisoned. This is horrible. I'm telling you guys, lucky there's not rioting happening. Guys would gather you up and burn you. Seriously. Like, you need to be excommunicated. Off with your head.
To pay my bills. And the reason is because, you know, if you allow the man to pay for everything, it's very easy for that man to think that he can control you and manipulate you because, hey, he pays for everything. You have to do everything he says. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of tricky.
Someone get that man a hard working boyfriend. You get to pay my bills. You see this? Even white ladies, they've been on it for the longest. He should find a woman who wants a stay-at-home man. Yeah, a man that's a stay-at-home man that works online. That kind of stay-at-home man. That's the future. People don't know. People don't know. He doesn't have to chase anyone. He can stay single. I'm good with that. The panderers are out. The panderers are out. They don't have to scream and shout, but the panderers are out. And they're getting woman followers by the millions. Congratulations. You played yourself. This is for the same one. This was down deeper in the comments. If you're chasing her, she's running away from you. If she wanted you, she'd not run. When's the last time she turned down something she wanted, like her dream job, a promotion? Keep sipping now. Yes.
Real talk.
See? Men are down in the comments too. Awakened. And look at him. Does he look like a... No. But would he probably say something to a lady if she's acting up? Yes. Why? Because if you don't say something to somebody getting out of line, then what happens? That's the real pimp hand right there. What you... Not flipping. But you know what I mean. Calling them out. Because I know... see, he's the male chauvinist. See? He's misogynistic. No. You can't let them get out of line. You guys know that. Come on now. You can't accept any and everything.
Sassy man apocalypse. Girls, were we not just the ones who collectively got together and we agreed, we were like, man, I cannot stand it when they're so nonchalant. I can't stand it when they're not expressing themselves. It's like, oh, sex, oh, sports, oh, video games. And then you're like, okay, but like, how does anything in life make you feel? And they're just like, I don't know, man, I'm just trying to vibe. I thought we all agreed that we hated that. That we hated it. We were all like, we'd like to have a world where men have more like layers, where they could feel comfortable enough to talk about sadness and longing and jealousy and just pain in general. We're all saying that. We had all agreed on that. So tell me why recently this whole new trend is going on, and if a guy comes up to you and then he's just like, you know, I'm actually feeling really, really bad about that. That thing that happened the other day, like that made me feel really, you know, underappreciated, and I feel like I'm putting a lot of effort into this relationship and I feel like you're not doing as much or whatever. And instead of being like, oh my God, I am so sorry, I didn't realize, we're all like, oh my God, you're being so sassy right now. We will never be free. We will never be free. We will forever be locked in these chains. You guys do realize that in the ideal world where like there's like a lack of toxic masculinity, they're going...
It's wild because what she's saying makes sense. You ladies don't see the world is changing somewhat in your favor, right? All she's speaking about is the same thing I'm speaking about. Being held accountable. A man has to call you out or he's not a man. Ain't that the truth? If a man is not calling you out, how is he a man? Like one of these panda bears in the video? No. Those same ladies are saying, yeah, they're going to say to those guys, no, we won't go. Maybe not the first guy, but the second guy, definitely no. No, we won't go.
Going to be a lot of men being pretty sassy all the damn time, right? Because there would be like no social stigma against the man just being like, I'm sad. I want to cry. Yeah, that's feelings. feelings. That would be normal. That would be normal in the ideal world. Did not know I would ever see the day where I would come on this app and defend men. You have me on here defending men. How are we ever going to have a world full of Allens if every time an Allen does as an Allen does and just expresses themselves, we're just like, ew, that kind of gave me the ick. Ugh. At first, I thought Sassy was like this new, still little internet way of being like, oh, like, he's being weird or he's being like annoying or whatever. But like, I was like, oh, no. Sassy's supposed to mean he's being overly expressive of his emotions. I thought that's what you wanted. Was I wrong? Were we actually like, you know what, actually, that toxic masculinity? Like, were we actually there? And I was just back far behind and I just didn't know and I didn't catch up. Am I new here?
Lips, so you know. The men going into their soft girl era, these niggas tighten the up. Put your big boy pants on. Don't nobody want no soft ass. That don't mean you gotta be from the trenches. That don't mean you gotta be in the streets or whatever. I need me a man who can make me feel secure in my femininity. I want to feel like I could surrender myself to you. Like you could take full sense of dominancy and I could just fall back and be a pretty bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
The way that y'all overdo this word sassy is absolutely insane. Like, just because a man has boundaries does not make him sassy. Just because a man is able to articulate how he feels does not make him sassy. Just because this man actually keeps up with himself, his self-care, skincare, nails, all of that does not make him sassy. Just because a man wants someone to put in the same amount of effort as they are into relationships, that does not make them sassy. And women are always calling men sassy or throwing out that word that they play for the other team. Like, it's actually crazy. If a man talks about his feelings, y'all sit there and like, oh, he's being sassy or whatever. He needs to do this, he needs to do that. No, it is okay to talk about your feelings as a man. And then any person that speaks up that's a female, y'all want to call them pick me. No, it's that I have common sense and I have empathy. Because I can understand. Men have it hard. Women, y'all just want your handouts. Just stop it. And this is not all women, okay? Not every single woman is doing this. But a majority of the time, anytime I see comments or videos about men, it's always, oh, he's sassy, he blocked me, he this, he's that. No, he's protecting his as he did.
Yeah, that's what men are doing. Protecting their peace. As she said, they want it all, but call men sassy for calling them out. All men are doing. Men said, fine, okay. Yeah, okay, we'll be that. We'll be sassy. We'll stay over here. Hence, what started happening? What movement came after this? Because this has been going on for the longest time. Me, myself, and I got tired of complaining. And I jumped on the plane. That's all men can do. Is jump on a plane and do what? Say F them and fly.
This is the way.
I did it a long time ago. I was ahead of my time. But a lot of guys, they're right on speed. Because it's the time to do for yourself. Because as she said, calling men sassy has to stop. But you see what's happening in society. I gotta say this. Definitely before I go. Black men will still want black women mostly. White men will still be with white women mostly. Any culture it is will still be with their woman mostly. I'm not saying that's gonna stop. But what I'm saying is there's a shift coming. And you see it. You ladies see it. You even see it on the internet. There's a shift coming that can't be ignored. Everybody sees it. And more joining.
The fact that women expect too much too soon. The fact that we're supposed to provide and protect, and they've shown no value on their end.
But isn't that what you're supposed to do as a man and a provider?
That hasn't been initiated yet because they haven't done their role. So we're at the end of the day, we're the prize. So if they not.
Bro, you sassy as hell, my. Yes, it is sassy. What are you talking about? Yes, it is sassy. I'm telling you, it's sassy, bro. Do you even want a woman, bro? Do you even want a woman? Why you walking away? Come on.
A modern woman.
The reality is, if she ain't taking initiative, she don't want you.
The first move is on her. She gotta lead it, because I'm not doing everything.
Show initiative.
Like, show me you want me.
Show me that you want me.
Exactly. Because we can get any girl, so you gotta show me.
But it is, it's about effort.
Per.
Testing to see if you were even gonna look at it. It's my job. Just gotta get it. Providing my value.
Come over here.
You come talk to me.
No, you can come talk to the prize. Come on.
Prize is over here, baby.
You can put some effort in with you.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm a bad. I'm snipped like a Barbie hip.
Hold on, I'm dying. My man was he's straight dancing. He said, woman calling men sassy for learning to express their feelings and communicate what they don't like. My man did that. It had a nerve to go on the song with a hat on with the beard doing Barbie dance. Man, I gotta run it back. Hold up. All right, let's watch it over.
I'm a bad little. I'm snipped like a Barbie, hips, lips, ass, and a party. Hello, mother.
I feel him. You ain't wrong, bro. Look, if that's what they want to say, F it. That's what they're saying. F it. See, this is it. Look how the women are responding now. See, what you guys have to understand, they respect this. Ladies, they complain. They're going to complain, but they're going to respect it. They wouldn't respect the man who didn't do this. Of course, you can't be like the guy on a podcast. Some guys on podcasts are OA. What does that mean? Overact. They overreact, right? But there's a problem. What's happening? You noticed in the video, there's ladies that are on the side because they understand, and some of those ladies are in the hood as well. I can tell. And you see the woman that was younger, how she was so gun-ho on it, or people with younger mentalities, not grown-ups. Because if you have that young mentality and you keep it, you're the problem. Seriously. A lot of you ladies are the problem. And you wonder why you have no man. This is why. Take a look at this. I want to show you guys this because he did this as a joke. Of course he's joking. But look at the responses. I'm crying. Stop. Just laugh. They're all laughing. It was funny as ever. But he's serious. If they think a man calling out, you doing wrong, it's bad. I feel like a Barbie. That's just funny. Oh man, that had me going.
Damn gift. Stop being stingy. Stop being selfish. And buy that man a damn gift. I am so tired of hearing men say they've never received a gift or never been taken on a date by a woman. And it's absolutely ridiculous because I don't understand it. If you can't afford the types of things that he likes or whatever, just go with the cheaper things. His haircut, paying for his lunch, his dinner, his favorite cake, his favorite something cheap. But at least show him some gesture, because that's why a lot of these men out here messed up, ladies. They out here thinking that we want to use them for money that some of them ain't even got because they've always been the givers and never received. And y'all can call me a pick-me or whatever, but that's definitely not what this is, baby, because I can get picked without this message. But I just feel like it's...
She hit home on that, but I'm sorry to cut it off, y'all. I had to, because I wanted to say I provide my wife's salary. She's my editor. She's the reason why all those good edits in there. It's because of Kay, right? And she doesn't make nearly as much as me, but you know what? She still gives me tons of gifts every birthday, sometimes just for nothing. Even when we go out, sometimes she's buying. Why? How does it make me feel? I said it before, and I said it before on this channel. I don't remember. Even on Christmas, when I would get socks, I've learned to actually, I not learned, but I got happy even when I got socks and underwear. Why? Because I was getting a gift. Because since I was a very young man during Christmas, I got used to getting socks, but I loved getting socks. I love a fresh pair of socks and underwear. And t-shirts, undershirt, love it. I can't get enough of it. Actually, almost every time I go to the store, I have to buy it. So, but men appreciate anything. She's right.
One that needs to be heard. And y'all already know my page, I'm going to talk about the men, I'm talking about women, I'm talking about whatever is on my damn mind. So this ain't that. This is just literally me saying, buy that man a damn gift. Make him feel special. They won't listen. They never listen. Make him feel like you care about him too. Whatever he's into, whatever you can find that's in your budget, send it to him. Let him know that you cared, because we be wanting the flowers and the dates and stuff. If it's his birthday, take him on a date. If he's paid for the last 15 dates, take him on the 16th date. If he's not into that, then hey, don't listen to me. If he's saying don't spend your money on me, don't do nothing, cook him a meal or something. Do what he wants. So do what he desires to make him feel special. That way we won't have all of these hurt men out here, ladies. Okay? We got to do our part. Now, the ones that's just out here on their own, I can't speak on them. I'm not speaking about.
And she said it. There's always an exception to the rule. And I have to say that as well. Like, there's guys that want this and really don't provide anything. Really just want to smash. That's not okay. And I'm not saying it's okay. So if you're watching this now, you know how I feel about it.
If a man ever fixed his mouth and told me to make him a sandwich, this is probably the one I'd make. It has turkey, lettuce, tomato, cheddar cheese, a little bit of mayo, and a little bit of mustard. It's probably the best sandwich you can make at home. It is iceberg lettuce, so it's not as nutritious as romaine, but this one hits every time. Maybe even add a little avocado or turkey bacon, whatever. So good.
Y'all have to be told that men do not love the same way as women. We're designed to nurture, right? And because we're supposed to be soft and feminine, they're around to protect us, right? And they not doing a good job these days. But I say this to tell y'all that men accidentally fall in love. Every time a man approaches you, he was already watching you from afar, or you caught his eye for one reason. He's sizing you up. He likes what he sees, right? And you sparked his interest. He wants to know, I wonder if I can afford her. I wonder if it's going to take a lot of time and effort for me to get what I want from her, which is some ass. From the moment he's trying to approach you, it's all a game. And it starts when you give his phone number and you start giving him time. From there, everything you do counts because they're studying you so that they can see how they can manipulate you so that they can get the ass and get up out of there on to the next because now they're bored. And I'm going to say something about women, us women. We are manipulative. I admit it. We're manipulative. We're designed to be manipulative toward men as toddlers growing up. I know you, when you go to your father and you try to fake cry and all that to get some attention or get what you want, you're manipulating him. And it works way better on your dad than your mother. Don't act like you ain't never done that before. We're designed to manipulate men to get what we want because naturally they're not going to do it, right? They're not just going to take the initiative to do certain things because a lot of men aren't just naturally romantic. And when they are being romantic, it's to get something they want. Even when they're doing something for you, sometimes it's because they want the validation to say they did it or to be praised for doing it. Okay, so let me break down what I mean to you. By everything you do from the beginning to the end counts, right? So, first impressions are everything, right? So this is usually why older and more seasoned women always tell us, younger women, to be classy. Make sure you look up to par every time you leave out the house. Even if you're running to the gas station, to the grocery store, don't be outside in bonnets and pajama pants and jogging pants and slides and stuff like that, because you are going to attract how you present yourself, right? And what you think about yourself. That's just the truth of the matter. So when you walk around like you're rich and you're wealthy and you're worthy and you're deserving, you're going to attract another person that sees that in you as well, right? So a lot of the time, men don't like rejection. So sometimes, this is not all the time, actually majority of the time, they're only going to approach you if they think they've got a chance, right? So you might have men that compliment you and go about their day because they're like, I can't afford her. I know I can't impress her. Ooh, I ain't even got it right now. I ain't in the place of my life to even get a woman like that. But whoever get her is lucky. You know what I'm saying? And then you got men that are confident because they feel like, I can conquer her. Because that's what they're trying to do. And that's going to approach you is still trying to get some, but they have to change the way that they approach you, the way that they court you, the way that they date you and handle you. You're going to get more of a respect from him while he's trying to play you. Also got to keep in mind, like I told y'all, men are visual creatures. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them are very surface level because of that. And they're quick to classify a woman based off of something like her outfit, right? Now, what a lot of men—
Yeah, to make that simple and short, men have been saying that for the longest. Ladies, go outside, presenting yourself well, dress well, no bonnets, none of that nonsense that men complain about. We're telling you what we want. And don't call men sassy for calling you out when we're telling you what we want. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out. See you next video.
Take notes, Emily.